o'clock on Thursday the 12th, right? So is there a game you wanna buy now, and they'll be waiting for you when you can come get it? And so they showed me the prices.
Wait, someone at EB Games tried to upsell you?
Well, no, they said, hey, you want to buy an extra controller? Well,
I'm
you can
shocked.
get that now, right? Yeah, I know. And they said, and if you want to buy any games, we'll have that ready for you. So you just come in, grab your stuff, and go. Because of course it's by appointment to pick this up. So therefore they just want to get you in and get you out as soon as possible with as much money given to them as possible. But Miles is $65, so the price of an actual game, and the rest are, like you're saying, $89, $99, and all that kind of stuff, right? As we were discussing last night.
You have Plus, right?
Yep.
All right, so you get a whole lot of games right off the bat.
Exactly. So I'm gonna see how it is, and I can hold off, and as long as I can still matters, so it's good. Now, can you transfer your data from your memory? I guess you can still upload it, right, to the
cloud. And then download it.
Apparently, there are actually printed instructions on the box for uploading for transferring saves.
Good, perfect.
And a lot of it is no, I mean a lot of it is automatically saved to the cloud, and then you can just sync it or whatever. So I don't know which one. I mean, I don't need to transfer everything, just the games I play.
Exactly. I have to get Tekken Best costume. And I'll leave that for a vote.
Hey, I have a bunny costume too. I'm just not wearing.
Maybe you are underneath the sheet. You never know.
Oh, if I'm going commando under the sheet.
Look at this guy. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Bunny's come. If he wins this week, he's got to wear that bunny suit every week. That's good luck charm.
Iron is like not letting me stream right now.
Ooh, damn.
I have Miles, that's probably it, but I ordered Miles, Godfall, and the Sackboy game.
Sackboy game is of interest, that's for sure. But I guess they take away the crate. You don't have to crate levels anymore, right? It's just a standard platform, right?
That's what it looks like.
I think that's what they were saying. But.
Which is like my favorite part anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
I played it on Game Pass for a bit. It's okay, it's not my cup of tea.
I'm surprised they did what they did with Bugsnax.
Right off the hop, yeah.
Only the PS5 version instead of both? That's kind of weird. Because I'm assuming money changed hands, so... What are they gonna do?
I watched a bit of the trailer, and it wasn't too bad. It's just, I don't think that's, as Tekken would say, it's not my cup of tea. As Tekken would say.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like you're actually not inside, you're just like at the very edge. Glad to see an old dog can learn new tricks.
Don't put Bunny in the corner. Absolutely.
Well, guess what, guys? I actually worked today.
Pardon?
I mean, I sat on my bed and executed scripts all day, but yeah, I actually didn't take a nap. It's strange.
Wow, good for you. So how long did it take you to do the scripts and all that?
I had problems with my computer for an hour, and then another hour of working, lunch, and then another like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so all your Halloween decorations are up, and so you're gonna be partaking in the Halloween.
Oh, it's a busy day tomorrow.
Oh.
Busy day. I've got online event with my guild in Neverwinter. That's at 9 in the morning. I got Rutgers playing a football game at 3:30. Halloweeners, then Dungeons and Dragons.
I was gonna say
busy day.
Tekken had snow this week.
It was weird because, like, on the forecast, it's all back to, like, moderately warmer than usual, and I was like, what the? That was such an anomaly.
Tomorrow night, from like midnight to the morning, it's like below freezing here, so it must be a pocket of cold air moving across.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause today was 60, and then like I checked the like highs and lows, and it's gonna be in like the 60s and 70s, and I'm like, that's weird. I thought it was just gonna like be a permanently cooled down situation.
Yeah, but you're way up north there. Way up north, eh? With the moose. Yeah, the moose is on the moose.
You know, the weird thing is because of all the chemistry, like, I know what the centigrade scale is, I just can't do the conversion. So I'm like, okay, 25, that's room temp. Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, it's damn Americans, you can't get with the program.
Gotta be rebels. Every single one of you. Of course.
Really?
Well, yeah, but you're from Sarnia, so you're right on the border. So you got both measurements in your skull. You did this on purpose. You frickin' did that on purpose, bunny boy. Just so you could chip it in. I know your plans, Dr. Chips.
Yeah, I was getting worried about my furnace because it hasn't gone on like a week.
Yeah.
But it's because it hasn't been that cold.
Yeah.
Even though my daughters are complaining, I just tell them to put on a sweater.
Dad.
And, 68.
Wow, mine's at 75.
Yeah, well, I pay the heating bills, so...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. That's why God created extra blankets, so put some on. Oh, for Pete's sakes. You could putt from there and get it in. Look at this. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah. Oh, he had to put a little spin. He had to do a couple turns because Just keep
He
it
always does
exciting.
that. Add a little whoop to it.
Yep, yep, whoop. Dr. Whoop. Whoop, there it is. Yeah, well, he's freaky. John, if you're walking down the street and that bunny came walking towards you, what would you think?
That's some purge stuff going on.
Yeah, that bunny that's a purge. I'm more scared of that bunny than I am of Sean there. Even if Sean's like stabbing me, I can't be mad because look at that fashion style. Everything matches. It's all nice.
He does look a little emo.
Yeah. He's gonna go purge on me now. I know he is. He's gonna purge me now. Look at there. Here's purging. He's purging.
He was.
Purging.
Yeah.
Tekken's been waiting for that one night of the year where you can go around and kill people. When's this happening? I saw this documentary.
What? Documentary?
You saw this documentary about how, once a year,
That
you
is
go and kill people. When's that coming to Kansas?
Oh my gosh.
I had my girls watch the Trick or Treat movie last weekend.
Oh,
Why?
nice.
They wanted a Halloween movie and they hadn't seen that one.
And now get ready for all those Hallmark Christmas movies then.
No, let's not watch those.
That's the spirit. Techie, I always request I tell you to read comic books that you never read.
What are you talking about?
Well, I tell you to read Planetary. You didn't
I read Planetary.
the first issue. Did you read issue 2?
No.
Yeah, that's a no. Okay. I want you to check out another book, okay? Criminal. Alright, what?
Okay.
It's a very good book. There's 3 of them, so you can read the first one. They're like little mini series. Like the first one was like 10 issues, second one was like 7, and then another one was 10.
Did
Read
you
the
ever
first one,
read
second.
100 Bullets?
I read a couple issues, yeah. That was very good.
The art choices in that were just
Mm-hmm.
terrific.
Mm-hmm.
Terrific.
Do the JCP. Yeah, you know me. JCP.
Got a tree there. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Sean. I knew you'd get that one. Yeah. Rapper.
Dope.
At least
Alright.
you're going off. Yeah, you're going off on the safe side of things.
I actually had to watch a couple documentaries that I hadn't seen before on Amazon Video. One of them was called Jasper Mall, and it's about the death of malls. and then the other one was called, I don't remember, but it was about cosplayers.
The death of cosplayers?
Yeah, what's it? What's with this death stuff? The first thing he watches, he puts death in the search thing, and whatever comes up, he's watching.
It was about cosplayers in small towns and like small town cons, and how they're different from larger conventions. It was not about the death of cosplayers.
Now I think there should be a documentary on the death of cosplay players. That's a great idea. Yep. Shawnee, why are you so tired today? Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. What?
Oh yeah.
Flip flop. He's got the stuff. There you go. Purge. How'd the presentations go? Did you wow 'em with your science? Oh, I maybe mentioned that last week, yes. And you're allowed to do that then? Okay. Shh. Tekken, you're not streaming this, are you? We gotta keep this quiet.
I am, but I'm not sure if the audio or the videos
Oh,
coming
yes,
through.
right.
It's just audio,
Yeah.
but I haven't checked it, so.
Well, when Tekken comes to live with you, since you're trying to get him to, then he'll fix up your audio. Nice. So what's happening for you? You have two youngsters, and you're going to take them out to trick or treat. Is this going to happen, or are you just going to stay home and purge? No.
Do you have costumes for the little ones? Yeah, I have
It'll be the judge.
tiny niece and nephew, yeah. See, I don't like dressing up myself. I like decorating my house. So I do that.
Oh yeah.
My kids are like 2 years apart too, so let me tell you, that last diaper is amazing. So many years of just changing diapers, and then finally it's over. Yeah, it's amazing.
And one day they'll say the same thing about you. That's right. Right, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Ah, the diaper genie. Oh, good times.
Yeah, with my 3 girls, I was doing like entire laundry loads of pink. Just.
Uh,
3. The oldest 2 are with me, and so that's 20 and 18, and then the 16-year-old, or almost 16-year-old, is with her mother. Yeah.
I'll take it. So which one is more LaBelle?
Yeah. Some people are much better at figuring that out. You know, I can kind of tell you that you're related. I just maybe, unless it's really pronounced.
Ooh, jeez, that's a beautiful. That kid.
Well, at least you're not considering a comb over.
Listen to this kid. He's only like, what are you, 22? Maybe I'm like that for comb overs. Yeah.
You always wear a baseball hat now.
Amen. It's a nice style. Ooh. They're nuts. Well, my eldest, she and I watched a couple episodes of Ash versus the Evil Dead last night. I was telling the boys this last night, so I won't repeat too much. If you want to hear more of my stories, come out to Fall Guys on Thursday nights. I'll entertain you there too. Well, Fall Guys is Thursday, and then we play, well, after this golf we play around, but we play all couple hours on Fall Guys on Thursday. Didn't you get the memo? That's, I told Tekken to send you a memo.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever watch Ash versus Evil Dead there, Shawnee? Oh, good. See, I knew you were a man of taste. Oh, yeah, thank you. No. I know somebody I worked with went and saw one of those shows. And he wanted that front 2 rows. He wanted to get splattered.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, purge.
Yeah, if I could just...
Alright, hold on. Yeah, like, I might as well have some fun with Wow, look at that. That's very nice. Stay away from that bunny.
It was weird, like, Little Caesar sent me an email that they're open all day tomorrow, and I'm like, this is weird. But I'll take it. See, now I'm curious if I wake up really early, they'll be open. I can just, like, order pizza for breakfast.
It is, well, it's the end of the month, so that's near the first of the month, for your pizza of the month, so that's good.
I mean, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do it on election night, and then I'll just, you know, hopefully it'll be a happy pizza, not a sad pizza. Or, you know, I can just, like, sad eat it all and be like, you know, at least I have my pizza.
It's not going to be a sad pizza. It's going to be a joyous pizza.
I mean, it can only be so happy. Jump, I don't know.
Well, that's if they get to call it.
Frick. In the drink. It's going. Oh, got lucky. Very lucky. Wouldn't it be nice, though, if you turned on the station at like 9 o'clock and they said, oh, winner by landslide. We can already project Joe Biden wins the whole thing.
I'm looking forward to the Twitter feed of and the concession speech.
Yeah.
It's like someone who's not watched any of
there's going to be a concession speech?
I mean, we'll see, but it's like as someone who did not watch any of the State of the Unions under the current administration, I will gladly watch that concession speech.
There'll be just like angry tweets demanding a recount.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
I lost by 25 million votes? What the heck? That's fraud. I lost every state? That's fraud.
I think CNN today said that the amount of early voters in Texas is already more than the people who voted in Texas in 2016.
Yep.
Yeah. Early voting has never been this much.
Living in the suburbs, won't you just like them? That's all. I'll leave you out. Take you to my rally, and then I'll leave you out there in the cold.
Did you see the Florida people that were fainting?
Oh my God!
Oof. But they were like making fun of them or something. after like the firefighters were like putting water on them.
He had one of his rallies, and then people had to get buses to go get to the rally, right?
He
And-
bussed them out there,
Yeah.
and then he got on his plane and left without bussing them back. And they had medical emergencies because it was like 4 miles to the nearest,
Parking
place
lot,
to get a
yeah.
car or something. And then he tried to get the women's vote by telling them that he'll get their husbands to work soon.
Oh.
People
There are
didn't
many
vote for him,
racists in
like-
this country.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like, it's one of those death by a thousand cuts thing. There's like more than one reason.
Yeah, I mean,
People
it's
didn't
even
come out-
before, but we have this whole Fox News thing that they tell people what they want to hear or what scares them instead of the facts.
That's a clutch. Thank you. Wow, you guys, look at you guys, pinpoint accuracy. When you say people didn't come out and vote for Hillary like they did for Obama, look at that. Swirly whirly. Good clap, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah,
Well,
there's
we
that.
have the
There's-
two-party system that produces unpopular or unenthusiastic, candidates. What do you expect?
Yeah, and the Bernie factor, what he's calling the Bernie factor, so people were not happy with Hillary, so they didn't vote for her because they wanted Bernie. Death by a thousand cuts, And Shawnee, they can ask us why you voted for Trudeau. So just remember that. Yeah, you voted for Trudeau. You look just like him. That's how you got my vote the first time around. He says that looks like Sean LaBelle. Anybody looks like Sean LaBelle gets my vote.
Oh.
Yeah, all Canadians look the same.
Yeah. Got to get my moose, and we got to get over there. Come on, boys, we got to get going. Hey, do you get that? We got to go to the Hortons and get some cocaine. I mean, go get some donuts. So did your missus go to bed then, Shawnee? That's right. What store did you go to? Okay.
Trader.
Yeah. I'm kicking him off the party talk. I'm kicking him off the party talk chat now. So. Yeah. Even. Do you want to know the secret to Walmart produce? It always looks like that. It always looks like that. Not just the evening.
These are raisins.
These are raisins. They've been here so long. That's weird.
I used to have a 24-hour grocery, but with COVID, they stop at 12, which really hampers your late night shopping.
Okay, that's what you say. We'll see.
My sister works for Mars, the like M&M company.
Yep.
So we constantly tease her about, buying Hershey's and other things. Yeah, it's
Do you just want to be paid in candy?
yeah, those commutes can be killer.
First of all, if I can be honest here for a second, which I'm not usually, but I'm going to be today. You have charisma. Why would you take that charisma and become a forklift driver? You're in the job that heeds your calling. Look at that. 26.2. That sucker cut of the day. Yeah. Respect the man's putt and then talk with yourself. There you go. Oh. Well, obviously it was EB Games.
Think about it. Right now, you don't have like random people coming in. They have to make an appointment.
Exactly. Hey, do you enjoy your... Exactly. Yeah, you guys... Hey, you guys open out there? I have to make my trades. How they never took a tray of games of this, I never understand. There's like 150 discs in one of those trays, right? Let's think you could have stole one of those things. Customer could have reached over, grabbed one of those things. They'd be playing for years. Yeah, they trade them. There you go. You're sick. Here's a question for you, Sean. Do you like having Saturdays off? Do you like having Sundays off? Do you like having your nights off? Shut up, bud. Shut up and enjoy your life. Oh, money's always a thing, but I'd like to be a writer. Always like doing that. I applied for a job earlier this year as a category manager for a wine company. So I had some people in the know, and yeah, and that would have been a lot more money. My weekends off, a little bit of traveling.
Nice.
Oh my God! Hey, you're recording this, right? Record it. Don't look at this. Congratulations, buddy. Make sure you record this, all right? That's beautiful, buddy. And it wasn't the hurricane hole. This was pure effort on your behalf. Yeah. I'm glad my speech motivated you there.
Yeah, good on you, Tech. Buff. You're really good.
Yep.
You should take all the credit for that.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah, you should. I better see that. Yeah. Andrew Peller. So my job would have been to try to get the Andrew Peller more facings on, say, their beer. Good one there, Techie. Get more facings on the shelf for their beer and more presentation for their wine as well in stores like Walmart, like go to all the grocery stores, right? So that'd be what my job would have been. Yeah. No, that would have that was the first time I said to myself, "Oh, look at that! Holy smokes!" Nobody's letting that hole-in-one take him down. Game on now, I guess. Okay. Are you part of that great reset mentality? Are you the anarchist? You don't hate your job. Make lots of money, and your children eat. You're happy, and you get to spend your evenings with your missus and your weekends with your missus.
She goes to bed at 9.
That's even better. And you can still like this shot, that's very nice. It's down the fairway and all that, but how come you didn't get a hole-in-one in this one?
How come you didn't get a hole-in-one in this one? Because it's not a par 3.
That doesn't matter.
And you guys have, your health insurance covered no matter what in Canada, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that here, so like striking out on your own means like no income and paying for your own health insurance, which is not cheap.
No. Nope.
It really depends on your insurance, and there are so many different insurances and copay systems. One of the benefits for having like a socialized medicine thing would be to like streamline that, and hospitals would save a lot of money. Instead of trying to figure out everyone's
But on the other
nuances.
side, doctors get paid if you die from COVID.
You're so stupid.
I heard that.
So
Do you have to pay $1,000 or $5,000 for an ambulance ride, or however much it is?
Well, ambulance rides are like easily $15,000-$20,000, and there are plenty of people who would rather drive themselves or get
Yep.
someone to drive them instead of taking an ambulance, because just calling them is a lot. It is.
I want to believe. I want to
Yep,
believe.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like there to be. I just don't think there's enough that they can do about it, but there's so much other stuff that has to get done.
the great quinoa. That's what it is. That conspiracy. I think if he becomes a citizen, I think he would.
I don't know, because I've like heard so many expat stories where like they're at some country and something happens and they have like a medical situation and they're like, man, the Medicare here is so much better than America. I just like went to the doctor and
Yeah,
blah,
well,
blah, blah, they
I
billed
think
me,
part of
blah,
it
blah,
is
blah.
that, like, Canada itself negotiates for prices and stuff. So even if you have to pay, let's say, out of pocket, it's not as much as you would have to, certainly not as much as you have to pay out of pocket for U.S. healthcare. And there's plenty of stories about people driving across the border to get
Oh yeah,
cheaper medicine
yep.
and stuff.
When Brock Lesnar was having his like, he had a little cut in his intestine, right? So it was leaking out, and so
Ew.
he was, yep. So he was in the States. I think right in the state right underneath Saskatchewan, whichever one that is. So he got in the.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's just funny to me because there's like so few like in Canada versus America. There's like 50 and there's like not that many provinces, and you're like, whichever one that is below Saskatchewan, whatever.
Whatever, Minnesota, whatever. So,
Minnesota.
oh, there you go. That was well in that shipping. So he got in and they drove across the border so he'd go into the. I do believe that's the story. He went over the border to get himself taken care of in Canada. I think that was the story. I have to better check on that. Oh yeah, he lives in Canada now. He lives in yep.
See if he can do it.
Yeah.
He can.
You can name drop or some tech and just say, hey, let's go see Brock. We'll know what you're talking about.
But what people don't know is that, like, at least the initial drug prices, there are countries that we have to negotiate with, and then we make up the money with the other countries. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to give up the, let's say, $2 a pill from Canada, but we'll make it up with the $20 a pill in the United States.
Yeah.
That being said, I have no excuse for, suddenly raising your insulin prices a few $1,000s. So
No.
I don't know how that works, but
Stay up, stay up, stay up.
I normally I don't deal with prices at all, but I normally pay attention to getting them on the market, and then that's about it. We don't like to test things that are on the market.
You gotta get out there.
Well, once it's because if we find something we don't want to find, it's a product recall, and you don't want that.
No.
I've tested marketed products very few times, and it required a lot of higher ups signing off on it. In fact, I was just denied testing some filling line tubing because China had questions. I didn't think we fully answered them. So I wanted to do more testing, but then China accepted the submission with my answer, so we didn't test.
Oh, he's playing for keeps. There it is. Oh. Go, 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 go. Ooh.
Oh,
Baby.
this is your night,
This
Sean.
is dedication. That's right. Good round, buddy. Maybe close.
No, it's not close.
Good round by everybody. Oh, Johnny hole in one.
The hole in one.
Well, let's hope you get another hole in one tonight, okay? Alright.
Oh my gosh.
What? Somebody's gonna play offline? What are you talking about? Johnny, fantastic shot.
My gosh.
Fantastic game, Johnny. Exactly.
You can't do better than that.
No, awesome game, everybody. Johnny, have a good night.
Good night.
So you guys up for another round, or would you like to play some Fall Guys instead, or what's up? What would you guys like to do?
We can play another round.
Okay.
Sure.
Play the back nine and kind of caught me by surprise that they made Miles only like $65, $64.99. Is that Sony's way of saying, okay, this is our big game? It's like the intro to the PS5. It's kind of like
I think it's shorter,
okay.
and they use like the same engine, so.
Yeah, it's like Uncharted Lost Legacy. It's not like a full-sized entry in the game, in the series.
Alright. The room is being...
I think there's also the infamous Last Light game was like that too.
I screwed this up. I screwed this up for some reason. Oh, that's why, okay. There, we got it worked up now. We're good now. Gotta reset this again. Oh, that's good, Okay, good. For some reason they had me in the match play. I was like, no. Yeah, now we're good. Sorry, gentlemen. Oh, Mandalorian started tonight, though.
Yeah, I might watch that after we're done.
Come on in, Techie. What? Yeah, I take it Watchdog Legion came out today as well?
I think it came out this week. I'm not sure what day, because I was not interested in that game, but it's out now.
It's not getting very good reviews though.
Huh?
From the titles of the reviews I read. Didn't read the article.
Yeah, I wasn't really... I just have this whole thing about Ubisoft. Ubisoft games is like they use a very similar template, so depending on what the game is in question, I'm not really too enthusiastic about most of them.
Did you see they put out an article that some of their games won't work on the PS5 and then they retracted
did see that.
it?
Someone on the Facebook group put that in there. Oh, I didn't see they retracted it. I just saw the
yeah, they
thing about
retracted
Assassin's
it.
Creed. I think it was like Unity and the side scroller ones. And then I was surprised at like the Star Trek Bridge Crew game, because I was like, man, I wanted to play that. I was also surprised because it's VR stuff, and it's like that's kind of weird that like the VR stuff wouldn't work. You'd think that specifically would be.
I'm seeing a lot of VR problems on PS5. You know, like it doesn't work right.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm just glad I held on to like one of my PS4s because I was after I saw that article, I was like, ooh, maybe I don't want to trade in my last one. Because it's kind of a hassle to like get the adapter anyway in the first place.
Yeah, if you have PS VR games, I would probably keep the PS4.
I think what I'm gonna do is just like take out the SSD and then put in the stock drive, and then trade it in, and then eventually when they're cheap, I'll get another one, or cheaper. Since I'm probably only going to be playing, well, I guess there's only one game at launch, but I'll just be playing backwards compatible stuff anyway, so.
Which is Just Dance, right? That's what you're getting.
No.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like, what was the last Ubisoft game I played? I honestly don't remember, but they do, if you've played enough of them in a row, and it's like, they're all open world, or just have that style to them, they do feel very similar. Because I was a really big fan of Far Cry, but then I stopped playing after Primal, so I haven't played like 5 and Beyond, but there's so many mechanics that like all those games use, as far as like, you know, there's a part on the map, you go to that, and then it's like, you clear it, and it opens up more stuff on the map, and all the objectives and blah blah blah. And just...
Yeah, but if you like that kind of stuff, that's what their customers want.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but just, that's, I guess it would be like the Chocolate Factory analogy I use for Destiny, where it's like I just got tired of those games, so that's why I don't really play them anymore. Whoops, that was not the amount of power I wanted to do that. Oh dear.
So what have you been playing this week there, Tech?
I don't think I've been playing anything. I played a bit of Gwent and a bit of Destiny, but besides that I haven't been playing much. Did I play anything besides
Did you do that extra thing in Destiny you talked about last night?
Nope. Did I play any? Oh, actually I've been playing Spider-Man, because I restarted that because I wanted to get a recap of the story, because I was like, I don't really remember what happened, so I started that a couple Sundays ago. So I'm working my way through that. I'm like shortly past the part where they finally introduce Miles.
Ooh.
And you're looking for stuff about the Demon's Breath or whatever. I forget how good that game is. Yeah, it's so good. It looks amazing. It's fun. Web swinging is just perfect. So good. Oh, where's the hole? Oh, okay. How much does it break though? I never did. I played the first DLC for that, but I didn't play the second two, so I need to do that as well.
If I remember correctly, they weren't all that great.
Yeah, I was kind of on the first one, but I thought it was neat how it ended on a cliffhanger. But then I was kind of like, that's also kind of a that's how they get you situation. I just never played them, because I was probably playing other things at the time. I also downloaded a bunch of stuff to my external, so I could like play it when I do get my PS5. So I downloaded a bunch of cyberpunk genre games.
Mm-hmm.
Since Cyberpunk got delayed.
Ooh, Eagle Baby.
I
Very
think
nice.
I need something to hold me over.
That's the game that's not coming out until like 2027 or something.
Yep.
Well, I mean, at this point, they might as well just go for it. actually, yeah, it's like on the VR games that like I thought that was kind of weird that they had VR modes, but you couldn't play those on the PS5 even if you had the headset. So that like you kind I mean you could like get the upgraded version that would play like the backwards compatible PS4 version, but it's like why can't I play that mode on the PS5 version? So when I saw that in the article, I was like that's kind of weird, but then I was like I guess it makes sense since it's specifically for PS4, but whatever.
Right.
Because Hitman 3 I was looking forward to. And I was also looking forward to the VR mode for it, but then after I saw that article, I was like, I don't know. Oh wait, that's a different article actually. That was like about something about the PSVR, blah blah blah. Now we're getting PS5 versions of the games, just the previous version through upgrade mode or whatever.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything to explain what the issue with VR is on PlayStation 5. I have a feeling that there is an issue. I just wish they'd say it that I could understand it.
Yeah, because as soon as I saw that, like there was even more games that weren't compatible after they put out that initial list, I was like, oh, this is alarming.
That was very nice out of the sand trap.
Thank you.
Then I also saw a video on Twitter that someone put where they were loading into miles from the main screen on the PlayStation 5, and man, it is super fast. Because I don't even think there's like a splash logo like there is on PS4 when it has like the initial game that's like you're about to play. It just like loads straight in. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
So, Buff, do you have an opinion about the Destruction All-Stars game that was delayed until the new year?
That we're
and made
free
a
with
PlayStation Plus?
No. No. What's your thoughts on the Destruction All-Stars game that was delayed till the new year?
I don't know. It looked like a Fortnite wannabe to me.
Has there ever been something that's been copied that's actually better than the original?
Ooh, that's a good one. Better than the original, that's a copy. I mean, do you mean like a one-to-one copy, or just like it is of the same genre?
Same genre.
Because
Like say we're talking about Fortnite, and then somebody else has got these other kind of things that kind of like Fortnite, because everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon, right? I could say a Call of Duty is better than Battlefield to a certain extent. People would say that due to sales. I would say that I like Battlefield better than Call of Duty.
I think Battlefield was around before Call of Duty, though.
Yeah, it was, yes.
So that's not.
So, but and then we have Medal of Honor. Can't forget about that.
Ugh, there's so many shooters in that era. But see, that's the thing about those specifically is like, just like of the time that they came out in, and like, I mean across the board though, there's so many shooters, so it's.
Mm-hmm.
Since they're all very similar.
Don't forget MAG. Oh, don't forget MAG.
I mean, I don't know. I like
that was supposed to be the SOCOM killer back in the day.
I like the concept behind it. I'd like to see another one done. Game that's better than the original.
So come.
Oh, I guess I would say Resident Evil. I mean, classic Resident Evil, like 1, 2, maybe 3, but like better than what was that game called? The can't think of the name, but the
Silent Hill.
No, there's something else that was like out before it. I'll look it up. 'Cause I'm not gonna remember it. Oh my gosh, come on, Wikipedia. Don't do this to me. What? They don't have Survivor for it. It's called Horror on Wikipedia. Whatever. Alone in the Dark, there we go. I would say Resident Evil is better than Alone in the Dark.
There's a blast from the past. Holy smokes.
Ooh, actually, I would say also that Chrono Trigger is better than... Man, I mean, like, at that time, like, of that era, like, any JRPG, but, like, like, modern interpretation, I would say... Man, because... It's like... Chrono Trigger to me is, like, my favorite JRPG, so it's, like, but that's, like, the old school style. Like, new school style, I would say... Man, it's been a while since I played like a really, really good one. Like Nier Automata was good, but it's like, it's not like, oh, it's not in my top 5, so it's, man. But the new stuff, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what I'd say. Is like the best of the new stuff. But I guess Final Fantasy X is like the last one I really, really liked. That was a JRPG.
No penalty, I'll take it.
Look, there you go.
What?
Yeah, good. I'm glad you already put him. Unlike last week. Starting World War VI. I got behind the signs. Angry man.
Oh, come on. Don't. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
oh. Go behind a sign. Alright.
I mean, it's interesting. That's an interesting question because, like, then, I just like started thinking about, like, are there that many more like kart racers besides Mario Kart? And there's not really. So it's like, I feel like that crown is like up for grabs if someone really, really wanted to try and go for it.
What are you talking about? There's the
There are.
PlayStation one.
I mean, there's like the Crash one and like the Diddy Kong Racing and like the Sega one, but like, I don't.
Well, there's also like Mod Nation Racers. Didn't
Yeah.
last.
Twisted Metal.
What? There's a Twisted Metal car racer game?
Well, so whatever it is, you drive around a cart and shoot each other.
That's not the same thing, dude. That's not the same thing. I'm talking about like the racing part, alright, not the battle part.
Not the shooting. Not the shooting part.
So
Even
like
though Mario Kart, you do shoot things at people.
That while you're racing, dude. Like racing is the part that matters, not like the combat part. There's a combat mode that's separate, but it's not like the main mode. But I would say someone could probably make a good car racer that's better than that.
Jack's Racing.
Jack X. Yeah, I haven't played it.
You're Jack X. What are you talking about? Oh, you're Jack X.
I mean, maybe I'd say DJ Hero. I like that better than Guitar Hero. I also like it better than DDR. So it's like my favorite rhythm game, even though it's not like a dancing game like DDR. It's my favorite rhythm game. I'm sad that they never made another one because it was cool. I mean, Mass Effect's better. Like, Mass Effect was like the best Western RPG I'd ever played until I played Witcher 3. So Witcher 3 is like, the best in that genre. Until something else comes along and dethrones it. In my opinion.
Even better than Skyrim?
Oh, that's not even like no JCP. It's not. Skyrim is like one of the most overrated piles of garbage. I mean, okay, that's kind of strong. Skyrim is like one of the most overrated games in like Everdom of Everdom. It's okay. It's not bad.
You're just making up words now.
Yeah. He's been in his apartment so long now he creates his own language too. That's even better.
What? I didn't even say that.
No, but give it a couple more weeks. Actually, have you seen his
Give it a couple more
What does that mean? I want rice. I hope you make your grandparents a nice meal on the first night you're there as a thank you. Here's some rice.
Your body's gonna go into shock when it actually gets nutrients.
Yeah.
Did your grandmother already make an appointment for you to get a haircut?
No.
Well, but from the sound of that, it's coming.
I mean, at the latest, it'll be when like Binding gets inaugurated. But like until then, like why even bother? It'll just grow back. So whatever. And it's like the cold season. It's cold outside. Not that I'm going outside, but
well,
if I do,
for some people it goes back. Doesn't work for everybody. So enjoy it while you can grow back.
You young
Look at this. Yeah. Purge. What's this hoochie doing? Get away. These Louise. Look at this. Dancing all around it. I'm gonna hit the lip here. I know it. Yep.
I'm just worried that one day Tekken will wake up and his grandmother's going to be shaving his head.
that's not gonna happen. That's weird.
Get the clippers out.
Yep. Back in our day, that's how we did it.
In your sleep?
Yep.
What? That's very inhumane.
America. ACP is on a roll, baby.
I guess like, See, now my brain, I'm just like thinking about games now 'cause you said that, and it's like my brain is just like going down the list of like genres, just like, and I'm just like, man, so many. And it's like, some games, it's like, well, it's an open world game, but it's also this type of game. But then it's like, does that count for open world game? Or does that count for like open world first person shooter game?
So here's my question. What's the best open world game you've ever played?
Witcher 3.
JCP, what's your thoughts?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've played games that are like that.
I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn is like a close second. It's not a close second. It's like second, but it's not first.
For JCP, it could be Red Dead Redemption, right?
I mean, the first one. Actually, I like the first one more than the second one on that one. So it's like Red Dead 1, better than Red Dead 2. So Red Dead 2, try harder.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, like only like specifically in like the story scenario campaign, because it's like it fell into like the whole prequel trap of like, why did these people show up in the second game? Did they die? Oh, well. Oh, couldn't say I saw that coming because I did.
Yeah, and you're kind of on rails for certain parts of it, but
And just that chapter when they go to whatever that island country is that's like not Cuba, it's just like
Yeah,
seems very
I
like it could have just been cut.
yeah. I mean, Dutch does get a little crazy during it, but I don't know why they created that whole place where you never go there again. It's not part of the, online part. Seems a little weird.
Also, the way that they get there is like you're on a boat, and then like it's like there's a storm coming, and then like it just like cuts to the boat on fire, and it's like that's not how. What?
Suddenly you're on Gilligan's Island. And,
So here's a question for you then. What has been one game that you were looking forward to, but then as you played it, you just wanted it to end because you didn't like it?
I mean, I didn't want it to end, but I really had strong feelings about Arkham Knight not living up to the hype when I played it. I was like, man, I like this game, but it just doesn't feel. It doesn't have any boss fights, and just there's the Batmobile sequences are too. Yeah, the Batmobile is like too focused. And it's just like not feeling it.
Who are you there, JCP?
That's not usually a thing that happens. It's like when I play a game I'm looking forward to, and I'm like, I just want this to end. But I say Arkham Knight would be definitely the one that I played was like not living up to like the anticipation that I had built up in my mind.
I don't know. I kind of forget the ones I don't like playing.
Unless you go in Destiny, ho in my weekly struggle to, not quit that game, but that's a whole thing. Other discussion about addiction and things, so whatever.
Oh, get over the water. Ah.
Oh crap, is it gonna hit the tree? It's not gonna hit the tree. Okay.
Watch out for that tree.
Oh, effing water though.
Oh, you almost made it though.
The most recent game I was disappointed with was that Star Wars Battlefront game that was part of PlayStation Plus.
The first one or the second one?
Whichever one was the free one. I thought, oh cool, a Star Wars game, and then I'm like, oh my, I am not good at this. This is a terrible thing for me to do.
If it's the one without the story mode, it's the first one, because I also did not like Battlefront, but I did buy Battlefront 2 just because of all the stuff they said before it came out about, we're really gonna try this time, guys, but then, that was a whole mess. I mean, that's one of those games that, like, in a Diablo 3 situation where I had to, like, get 180'd in 12 months and be, like, not terrible. The Battlefront one was just, ugh. Because it was just multiplayer, and it was just like, man, they could have took all this and, like, made some sort of, like, story thing, section or something. Ugh.
Nice recovery. You're on the ground. Birdie within reach.
I played the story of the second one, I was like, it's okay, but it's not, like,
To the right.
nothing that's memorable.
There was some sort of story mode, but I couldn't get past like this. Like, I got through the first chapter, and that was about it, and that was difficult, and I couldn't even get.
Keep calm.
It was like not my type of game, and I'm not that much of a Star Wars fan to overlook all this. So
Yeah, that's why the last two that came out, Fallen Order and whatever the flying one is that's out this year. I was just like, I'm going till they're $20 because I just don't care anymore. Like it kind of broke me. Battlefront was just like, Battlefront. Yeah, I completely forgot about it, JCB. You're right. I completely forgot about it until you mentioned it. And, like, I did not enjoy that game. Nope. I think the sick one I only got because they said it was like a story that was like canon that took place after the original trilogy, and I was kind of curious on how that worked. I think there's even like a book tie-in or something. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I actually had a physical copy of that because I bought one of my PS4s and it came with it, and I traded it in, or I gave it to
Was
my
that
nephew. I
long
don't
ago?
remember. It was that long ago. But then, like, the annoying thing now is like when you log in, they've added so much. It's like
Shot complete.
it's too overwhelming, and it's like I will never unlock all this stuff, and I don't feel like playing. And it's
Get
just,
over it.
no, thank you. Oh, I think I remember what I didn't like about Arkham Knight. It's just like there was some silly things in the story that were like just silly things that made me annoyed. But it's whatever. It's just a
Well,
lot of
there was
small
also
things.
like the mystery of who Arkham Knight was.
That too, dude, is like they said it was a new
Like-
character and it wasn't a new character. It
Like
was just
from the
another,
very first cutscene where you find out the history. I'm like,
yeah,
oh, that's who it
Jason
is.
Todd, yeah. It's like it wasn't not that person. It's like, oh, it's Red Hood. Or
I
not
mean,
Red
with that
Hood,
whole
but,
Arkham series, I liked the first one so much because it was like great level design. Because you had like these buildings and you know how to get through. They were like giant puzzles, and then once they opened it up to a whole city, it wasn't all that you know puzzling and well crafted. You know.
I see. I hear people always make the argument about like why they like Arkham Asylum the most, but it's like I can like understand what they're saying, but I always prefer the open world ones just because it's like I like being in an actual open world with like Batman and just like grappling through or just like flying through and like dive bombing on enemies. And I just like love the scenario of City when like it's however many hours until whatever happens, and you have to like try to prevent it. Things just get crazier and crazier towards the end, and it gets really crazy at the end. It's like, wow, that was not what I expected.
Yeah, I just replayed those a few months ago.
And Arkham Ridge is my favorite just because of the like Christmas Eve, and like he has to deal with all those villains, but he has like never encountered the Joker in that universe, so he has like no idea what he's getting into, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. He's just like, who's this person that's masquerading as Black Mask? He's like some guy that dresses up like a Joker. Doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Ooh, very nice.
Trying for birdie. Uphill. To the right.
And now the next one is not going to be out until 2022.
Birdie secure.
Yeah, fun.
At least Rocksteady's won't be.
Trying for birdie. Downhill.
I mean, on the bright side, I guess that means Arkham Knights is out next year, maybe. So, looking forward to that.
Birdie secure. Final hole. Hole 18. It's a par 5.
Did you play the Telltale Batman game, JCP?
Yes.
Did you enjoy that?
Good shot.
Yes, but obviously it's like an alternate reality because things were different.
I very much enjoyed that game. Especially how the, well, I think there's only 2 seasons, but like the second season, it's like, you know, based on how you treated your Joker in the first, or not the first, but, or whenever you meet the Joker and like how you treat him is very dependent on how your final episode is.
Yeah.
Because I had the Vigilante Joker, I didn't have the Killer Joker, so I kind of want to replay it sometime and see what that was like.
Good shot.
I also enjoyed how like I don't know if it's the first season or second season. I think it's the second season. Like the first episode just starts out with like a Riddler trap and like people possibly dying if you don't get them saved. I was like, that's pretty dark.
Shot complete.
Oh no, don't go in the water, please.
Shot successful. Well done.
Yeah, I really like the Telltale games.
I do too. I also like the Guardians of the Galaxy one. Because there's like this entire action sequence that's just QTEs, but I don't mind QTEs, so I very much enjoyed it. Because it was like you just do that while the music's playing, so it kind of felt like one of the action sequences in the movies. I was like, see, this is why I like these games. It's like,
Nice shot.
nobody else does stuff like this.
Good. Let's kill.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
good shot. Look at that. No give up in that kid.
Eagle possible.
Purge.
6 down.
I also had like so many bad things happen in my Guardians of the Galaxy playthrough, and I was like, man, I was like the worst Star-Lord ever. I need to replay this. I had so many people die.
Nice whistle. Eagle possible. It breaks right.
Bam. Well earned. Well earned.
hey, we all got eagles. That's pretty good.
Exactly. You'll end it on a good note.
And
Second and I
aside
are
from
one
like
for one tonight.
I liked how Telltale games, except for like the last Walking Dead one, you could just play it once. You didn't have to go back for any trophies.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't get the platinum in the final season, so I was like, I'm not replaying this.
That's some damn good scores, gentlemen.
Actually, I think Wolf Among Us, you had to replay it to get the platinum, because you needed a codex entry for each character.
Is there any Telltale game you never played, Tech?
I haven't
Or did
played
you play
Jurassic
them all?
Park or their early stuff like Sam and Max and Strong Guy, whatever they're called.
Yeah, but the main ones. Okay.
Like all the stuff that they made after they got really popular, I've played. Because Walking Dead was my first one. I was like, man, this is the best game ever, and just I kept playing them because needed that Telltale fix, and now I can't get any more, and it's sad. What were you saying, Buff?
I just because the main ones. So there's a Jurassic Park one. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jurassic Park, Back to
Back
the
to the
Future.
Future, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I have Back to the Future on PS4. I haven't played it though. I should probably do that at some point.
Well, perfect, gentlemen. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night as well. You guys enjoy any Fall Guys, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna